Hi, good morning. I'm Myra. We'll start our Pilates class here by sitting up on our sits bones, cross-legged, or whatever feels comfortable. I'm going to start with our Pilates breath, which is an inhale through the nose and an exhale through an open, relaxed mouth. Good. While we breathe in, get a little taller through the spine, engage those low abs, breathing out. Keep those low abs engaged as we breathe in. Expand through the ribs, breathing out. Breathing in, belly in, and breathing out. Good, breathe in. And as you breathe out, coming into a slow head roll over to one side. Breathe in, lift that head up again. And as you breathe out, dropping over, head roll around. Breathing in. And exhale around. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good, hands to your knees, breathe in. As you breathe out, circling the chest and shoulders around. Breathe in. Breathe out, circling the other way. Breathe in. Keeping that belly and breathing out. Circling around. And breathe in. And circling. Good. Inhale, arms lifting up. Then exhale, dropping one hand to your side, stretching through the side body. Inhale, both arms up. And exhale, reaching. One more time. Inhale. And exhale, trying to keep a long neck. Press those shoulders down. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale, back up. And then come into a seated position with our feet in front of us. Gently grab behind the legs. Inhale here. Exhale, scoop the belly. Rolling halfway back. And then inhale. As you exhale, think forehead to knees. Curving the spine and then sitting back up. Flat back. Inhale. Exhale, scoop the belly in. Rolling back a little bit. Inhale here. Exhale, scooping in. And sitting up tall. 2 more times like that. Inhale, exhale, back. Inhale. Exhale, curling in. Nice flat spine as you inhale. Exhale, back. Inhale here. And exhale up. Good. This time going all the way to the floor. Inhale. And exhale. Scoop the spine. Gently and slowly rolling down all the way to your back. Good. Let those arms lift above the head. And then exhale, taking legs to tabletop position. We're coming into our 100, so lift the head and chest off the floor. Glue that belly button down into the spine and glue the low back to the ground. And legs can be straight for more of a challenge or out to 45 degrees. Here we go. We inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale 2, 3, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. In. Out. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. In. Out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And taking those knees into the chest. Relaxing it down. Maybe rocking from side to side. Still warming up here. Good. Taking those legs back to tabletop and arms up above our head. Keep those rib cage knitted together. Just inhaling here. And then as we exhale, peeling the arms, head, chest, shoulders off the ground. Inhale out. And then exhale, peeling up. Inhale, laying back. When you exhale, start with belly button scooping into the back. And inhale. And exhale. Inhale down. And exhale, lift. Inhale down. Keep those ribs from flaring. Exhale in. So our back is imprinted on the ground, and we don't let it leave. Inhale. And exhale. Good, take your feet to the floor. And then hands down by the hips and just lifting that just a little higher. 1, back and lift. 2, 3, and 4. Scoop that belly into the spine. 5. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then lift up at your tallest spot here, as high as you can get that head and chest. Make sure that you still have a long neck. Inhale and exhale, rest it down. Good, take your arms out to a T, and we're just going to let those knees rock from side to side. Finding a little bit more mobility in the spine. And a few more times. Just let those knees rock back and forth, swinging across the body. Good, and then we'll stop on one side. Just let those legs relax wherever they stop. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. One more breath in and out. Good, just swing them to the other side. 2 breaths. Good, and then stretching those legs out nice and long, arms up above the head. We're going to flex the feet and we're going to peel off the ground. So inhale here, exhale, lifting the arms, head, chest, body. Rolling up, and then coming into that spinal stretch. So contracting the stomach in, making a big C curve in the spine. Then the belly button pull away from the hands and the toes. So inhale here. Keep that tight belly pressing in as we roll back down, slow and controlled to the floor. Inhale, let those arms lift above the ears. And then exhale, peeling up. Finding that C curve and holding it there. And inhale, and then exhale, taking it back. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, coming back up. Find that spinal stretch. Inhale, exhale, roll it down. Good, and then again, taking those feet up into tabletop position. Glue that low back down. Inhale here. Exhale, lifting chest up. Inhale, open. And exhale, lift. Find that your backbone pressing down to the floor. Feeling that connection with the mat, especially in the lower spine. And not letting it lift up when we extend. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Good, holding it here. We lift a little higher. Up and down. 2. See if you can press that belly down a little further. Lift. 6, 7, and hold it up. Hold there. Inhale. And exhale. Take everything out. Stretching it nice and long. Flexing the feet. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, peeling back up. Good, and this time find length out of the waist. Reaching those arms away from the hips in a straight line, hips to fingers. Getting a nice stretch behind your legs. And inhale here. Exhale, drop those hands and maybe lowering the chest a little bit more, allowing a gentle curve in the back. One more breath in. Exhale. Inhale, rolling up. Good, go ahead and point those feet, taking the arms right out to shoulder height. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to roll back with a flat back. As far as you can go without curving that spine. So totally different sensation. And inhale. And then exhale, lifting up. Inhale here. Sustain that flat back. That belly is pressing into the spine. Hold it as you let those shoulders go back. Inhale. And exhale, lift. Inhale here. Exhale, let those shoulders and head be the first thing that drops back. Inhale. And exhale. One more here. Inhale. Exhale back. Good. Now contract that belly in and find that curve in the spine. Lifting one knee into the chest and then out. Same leg into the chest and out. Adding the same arm as leg, lifting up and out. Doing opposite arm. Up and out. And then both arms for 2 more times. Lifting up and out and up and out. Going on to the other leg, lifting just the knee and back. Keep that belly pressing in. Your abs are turned on. Same arm and leg, up and down. Opposite arm, up and down. And then both arms up and down and up and down. Inhale here. And then exhale, curving through the spine, lowering down. Inhale those arms up. And then exhale, coming back up. And then again, finding the leg out of the waist. Reaching those arms up by the ears. Straight line from hips to fingertips. Let those hands rest down. Inhale. And then exhale, finding a gentle curve in the back. Lower our body a little closer to our legs. One more breath here. And exhale. Good, rolling up through the spine. Lifting those arms, shoulder height. Inhale. Coming back into that flat back. Head and shoulders are leading the way. Inhale here, and then exhale, lift. Inhale. Exhale, back. Inhale, hold. Exhale, lift. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, hold. Exhale, lift. Inhale. And exhale. So now we scoop that belly in. Feel that curve in the back, lifting one leg up straight and down. And lift and lower. Same arm as leg, lifting up and down. Opposite arm up and down. Both arms lift and lower and lift and lower. Other side, just the leg and down. Don't forget about that belly, pressing in towards the spine. Down, same arm and leg, up and down. Opposite arm, up and down, and both arms up and down, up and down. Inhale here. Exhale, curving to the floor. Inhale, let those arms lift. And then exhale, we're staying down on our mat here. So grab those knees into the chest. Rock it from side to side. Okay, so arms out to a T, legs to tabletop. Imprint that spine, and we'll be taking our knees to one side. So inhale, as they drop over to one side, don't let them touch the ground. Exhale, belly button in. Bring them back up to center. Inhale to the other side. Then exhale, lift. Inhale down. And exhale, lift. Try to keep those knees in line with the hips. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Again. Inhale. And exhale. Hold it here. Taking the hands behind the head, keeping the elbows very wide. Inhale. Exhale, lifting head and chest off the floor, stretching one leg out. Inhale. Exhale in. Same leg, inhale out. Exhale in. Same arm and leg stretching out. And in. Other arm out. And in. Both arms stretching out. And back behind your head. And again, out. And in. Onto the other side. Leg out. And in. And out. And in. Same arm and leg. Open. And try to close the space between the ribs and the hips. Both arms open. And in. And out. And in. Good. Taking those arms back out to a T. And again, dropping both knees over to one side. Inhale. And exhale up. Inhale, other side. And exhale, lift. Try not to press on those arms as you lift your knees, letting your abs do the work. Inhale down. And exhale up. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Good. Again, take the hands behind the head, keeping the elbows nice and wide. Inhale here. Exhale, lift, close your ribs up to hips. And same sequence, one leg out. And in. See if you can make that belly press more into the floor. Same arm, leg out. And in. Opposite arm out. And in. Both arms out. And in. And out. And in. Other side, leg open. Exhale, lift. Inhale. Exhale. Same arm and leg. Inhale. And exhale. And other arm. And exhale. Both arms out. And lift. And out. And lift. And go ahead and rest those knees into the chest, rocking it side to side. Deep breaths. Okay, bringing our legs into a little froggy position here. So legs are bent, inside of the heels touching, toes pointing out. Good, arms right down by your side, just pressing the bottoms of our feet away from us. Inhale and exhale. Again, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Press that belly down to the mat. And exhale. 4 more, breathing in and out. In and out. Breathing in and out. Good, take the hands behind the head. If you want to add a chest lift as our legs extend, breathing in and out. You can always just keep the head on the floor. And out. Breathing in and out. Inhale. Exhale. 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Leaving that froggy feet and legs, lifting the head and chest up. Take the hands by the side, and then we're just squeezing the heels together like you're holding a quarter between your heels, and you're squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. And squeeze, 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 squeeze. And while we're doing that pulsing squeezes, we're also pressing our belly down into the ground. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Find some breaths. You can take long, deep breaths or breathe with your pulses. Good, hands behind the head. Rest it down. Open one leg out to the sky. This is our Peter Pan legs. So inhale here. Exhale, pressing them out. Insides of the heels together. Other side. Inhale down. And exhale, lift. Inhale, open. Exhale, closing the legs together. Inhale. And exhale. So that lower back is still glued to the floor. Exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Trying to keep that tummy nice and flat this whole time. Try not to let it lift up when we lay down or when we stretch our legs. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2. And up. And out. And together. Good. Holding it here. Legs go out and in. Just a small opening about a foot apart with those heels. Out and in. Out and in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Arms down. Rest the head down. Lowering those legs. So go ahead and lift them to hip height. And you can always tuck your hands under your hips. Excuse me. Inhale down. And then exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, think belly button to spine. Inhale down. And exhale, lift. Inhale down. And exhale, lift. Good, we have 4 more. We're going to point our feet on the way down. And then flex on the way up. Inhale down. And then exhale, lift. Imprint that spine on the floor. Low back. Connected to the mat. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Go ahead and let both legs open wide. Feet are still flexed. Just take a moment here. Take your hands to your low belly. Gently pressing there. Feel that connection of the low abs and the low back pressing into the mat. Good. Take those arms about a 45-degree angle out away from you. And then lifting the legs together, we point, those heels meet, and then opening up with stretched feet. Flex the feet at the bottom, bring them together. Heels meet, point the feet, and open. And again, in, and point, and flex as they go out. Sorry, in, point. Sorry, they stay pointed as they go out. Flex on the way in, point, and open. Flex in, point, and open a little quicker. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Again, flex those feet, trying to gently press on the inner thighs. Maybe finding a little more opening. Breathing here. Good, one more breath. And again, let those legs go down. So our feet are still flexed and we're trying to rotate our toes down to face the floor. Maybe you have a lot of rotation or not too much. And then just finding small pulses, sinking, lifting the inside of the heels up, down, and this whole time still feeling that connection with the abs. Maybe take a hand there. Remind yourself, we want to press those abs into the floor. Up, down, and maybe straighten behind the knees a little bit more. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Let's do 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let those legs bend. Close the knees up. Grab around the shins and rock it back and forth. We're just going to do one more set of the froggy legs. So starting right away with chest lifts or adding it after 4. So glue those heels together. So we inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. Go ahead and add that chest lift if you haven't already. And inhale and exhale. Ribs to hips. And down. Here's our last one. Inhale. And exhale. Leaving the feet there, lifting the head and chest. And then again, squeezing those heels together in small pulses. And then keeping the connection with the mat and the low back. And try to open those elbows. Let's do 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. So hopefully you're feeling some warmth in those inner thighs. So we're just going to go ahead and roll over to one side and continue with some inner thigh work. So planting that top foot in front, hand in the head, and we're going to be in a nice straight line here. And then just flexing the bottom foot and then lifting it up. And we're going lift, 2, 3, and down. 1, 2, 3, and down. Trying to lift the arch of the foot towards the sky. Down and lift. 2, 3, and down. Up, 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 and down. Now check in with your tummy as you're doing this lift. Tummy staying pressed in. And up, 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 and down. Up, up, and down, and up, up and hold it there. Lift higher. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 more, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Good. Point the foot. And we're drawing a rectangle on that wall. So forward, lift, and back, and down, and forward, lift, back, and down, forward, lift, back, and down, and forward. Lift a big rectangle. We have 4 more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and try to sustain a long neck by keeping those shoulder blades pressing down the back. Okay, reverse the rectangle, so going back and up and forward and down, back, lift, forward and down and back, lift, forward, down and back, lift, forward and down, and then take it straight out from the hips, flex the foot, and coming back into a 1, 2, 3, and lower. 1, 2, 3, and lower. 1, 2, 3, and lower. 1, 2. We have 4 more. Lift, 2, 3, and breathe. 2, 3, and out, out, out. Inhale, exhale, 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 inhale. Good. So we're just going to switch over to the other side. Again, body's in a nice straight line here. You can always rest your head down on your hand if that feels better, or on your arm if that feels better. Okay, so bottom foot flexed and coming into 1, 2, 3, and down, and up. 2, 3, and down. Check in with that tummy. Keeping it pressed in. 2, 3, and down. Lift, 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 and down. Lift, lift, and down. And again, check in with your neck. Is it nice and long? Are the shoulder blades pressing down the back? Lift, 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 and down. Lift, 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 and down. Good. Last one here. We'll hold it at the top. Higher forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Bring it down. Go ahead and point the foot, and drawing a rectangle, you go front and lift and back and down. Front, lift, back, and down. And while we're doing this, our upper body is very stable. It's not moving back and forth. Lift and up and down. And if you find that it is moving a lot, take some more attention to those abs. Really hold them tight and strong. And forward, lift, back, and down. And forward, lift, back, and down. And then let's go ahead and reverse. We go back, lift, forward, and down. Back, lift, forward, down. Tummy in. Forward, down, and back. Lift, forward. We have 4 more. 4, and 3, 2, and 1. And then line it up, flex the foot, and we 1, 2, 3, and down. 1, 2, 3, and down. 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 2 more, 7, and 8. Ooh, my inner thigh is really burning. Great, let's do a little stretch to the inner thighs before we move on. So just sitting up into butterfly, gentle. I really felt that one. So just sitting up tall, letting those legs relax down. Feet can be close into the groin or out further. Deep breath in. Maybe adding a bend forward out of the waist. Keeping a flat back. Good, inhale. As you exhale, go ahead and let the back curve. We'll take 3 more breaths here. Let every exhale relax you down maybe a little bit more. Good, rolling up through the spine. And then rotating back onto our first side, getting into our glutes a little bit this time. So we're going to stay lifted up onto our elbow, working that shoulder a bit here too, and take those feet out at a bit of an angle, maybe to the corner of your mat. So both feet are flexed and just lifting that leg up, and we bring it forward, forward, and we point on the way back, and forward, forward, point on the way back. We're going to go exhale, exhale, and inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale, exhale. Inhale, coming into bicycle, so bend and through, flex on the way down, bend, through, flex. Point and bend, and flex. Go ahead, reverse that direction. Making this bicycle motion as big as you can. Really taking that leg behind you. Then stacking that leg right on top and just coming into some leg lifts. Up and down and up and down. Keep that knee pointing right in front of you. So when we're up in this elbow lifted position, lifted up on our elbow, we really have to constantly press out of the floor here so that we don't find ourselves dropping down. So working that shoulder, pressing into the ground. Good, flex the foot and continue with those lifts. Breathing. And point the foot, and again, lifting. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Flex. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Coming back into bicycles, bend on the way through, and then flex on the way down. Big movement. Point and flex. 3 and 4. Reverse for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Good, coming into that front kick, flex, flex, point. Exhale, exhale, inhale. 3 and 4 4 more. 5. And 6. Really feeling that glute. 7. Last one. And 8. That was hard. All right, rub out that hip. Let's come up into a little stretch. So cross that leg over. And then glue that hip to the floor. And just gently grab around the shin. Sitting up nice and tall. Deep breath in. And exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale. Good, one more. Good, we're coming back onto that same side for a little bit of a glute work. So straight line, laying all the way down. Lifting everything off the floor. Here we go, lifting up and down. Up and down. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. 4 more of these. Up and down for 3 and 2 and 1. Good, lift everything up and then lifting the top leg and down. 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Good, everything down. Lift just the legs and then flutter those legs. A quick pace, scissoring side by side. Nice deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Press that belly in. Good, and then legs together. Bring them down. Good. Coming up onto our elbow and then bending those legs, taking this hand behind our head. So lifting up higher and down. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Think we're trying to bring our rib to our knee. Lower. Keep that belly pressing in. And up and down and up and down. Good. Coming up onto our hand here. And then straightening out those legs. Arm lifting and just lifting those legs up and down and up and down. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. 4 more. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Good. Coming straight into a side plank. So press up. Keep those feet stacked. And then hold it here. Deep breaths in. Deep breaths out. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, wrapping that hand under the waist. And then open. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Stopping in plank. Doing one slow tricep push-up. Down 4 counts, up 4 counts. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift. 3, 2, 1. Good. Take those knees down. Switching over to our other side. We still have to do that leg work. So we're lifted up on our elbow here. Legs nice and straight out, bit of an angle. And coming into our front kick. So flex those feet. Here we go. Exhale, exhale. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale, exhale. Inhale. Exhale, exhale. Inhale. And 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. Coming into bicycles. Point and flex. Make that circle as big as you can. Point and flex. Point and flex. Go ahead and reverse that. Flex, point through, and flex. And point. Take some attention into that shoulder. Are you lifting up out of the shoulder? Good. Taking this one, stacking it right on top of that leg, and just lifting up and down, up and down. Now take some attention to those abs. Actively press them into the spine. And breathing. Good. Point the foot and continue. Long neck. Flex the foot. Lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Now into the bicycles. 1 and 2. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Reverse that circle. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Front kicks. We have 8 of these. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Good. Really feeling that in the hip. 6, I think, and 7 and 8. Good. Okay, coming in to stretch that hip out. Cross it over. Glue that hip down to the floor. Straighten out that spine. And deep breaths here. Let's take 2 more breaths. And 1 more. Good. Okay. Coming on to our side. Everything in a nice straight line. Pressing that head down on the arm. And we lift everything up. Here we go. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Try to keep the top hip stacked right on top of the bottom. Lift and lift. Good. Lifting just the bottom legs and up and down, up and down, and up and down. Good. Lift the chest up. Keep going up and down, up and down, up and down. Up. Now lower that body and flutter the legs. Take nice deep breaths here. Try to move those legs quickly. Keep them lifting nice and high. Good. 1 more breath in. As you exhale, let it relax down. And then sitting up, bending those legs in. hand behind our head, and lifting up. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Coming up, straighten out that arm. Straight legs. And just lifting those legs up. Forward. 1 and 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. Good. Rolling over. Plank pose. Up 4 count. Tricep push up. Down. 2, 3, 4, and up. 2, 3, and 4. Lift the hips. Downward facing dog. Walk up those feet. Nice deep breaths. Good, and rolling back into plank. Rocking the shoulders forward and back for 8 and 7. Scoop that belly in. 6, 5, 4, and 3, 2, and 1. 4 tricep push-ups. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Good. Lowering down to the floor in 4 counts. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Arms out in front of us. Lifting just the upper body. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And lift. And lower. Good. Hands underneath the shoulders again. Tuck the toes. Lift the plank. Rocking those shoulders forward and back. 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Squeeze that belly up to the spine. With our 4 tricep push-ups. 1. Inhale down. Exhale up. 3 and 4. Good. Lowering 4 counts. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And again, lifting just that upper body. Squeeze those glutes. Stretch behind the knees. Here we go. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Rest it down. Take the arms by your side. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Lifting the chest off the ground. Lifting those arms. Palms are up and then flip the palms down. Up. Down. And up. And down. Keep those hands squeezing in towards each other so the arms don't float too far away. Then check in with those abs. Trying to actively lift them off the ground. And faster. Up, down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And faster. Up, down, down. Breathing. Few more breaths. Strong through the center. Good. Relax it down. Clasp the hands. Inhale here. Inhale. And then exhale. Stretch out the arms, lifting the chest. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. And exhale, lift. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Good, let it go. Take one breath to rest. And then pressing strongly back up to our plank pose. And into our downward facing dog. Again, walk out those feet. And then tippy toe the feet up to the hands. Hanging out here over our legs. Feet can be about hip width, or you can glue them together. Inhale. Exhale, scoop that belly in, rolling up. One piece at a time. Inhale here. Exhale, roll it down. And then exhale back up. Good, let's stretch out that hip a little more. So crossing one leg over into a figure four, keep that foot flexed. Inhale as you exhale, bending the legs, sitting those hips back like they're reaching to sit in a chair. So hold it here. Or for more of a stretch, you can reach those hands down to the floor. Clasp that foot around the shoulder. And then really bend those legs down. Good, one more breath here. And then gently release everything. Coming back to 2 feet. Onto the other side, go ahead and cross that ankle over the knee. Flexing that foot and then sitting the hips down as you bend the standing leg. Should be feeling a stretch here, and to increase the stretch, let those hands slide down to the floor inside of that foot. You can wrap that foot around and then press those hips down a little more, sustaining a long neck. Good, inhale. As we exhale, coming out. Good, taking those legs nice and wide apart. Bringing our toes to the front. Inhale, hands to the waist. Exhale, flat back, forward, stretching all the way in between those legs. Let that body release. Maybe grab your elbows and sway side to side. Good, let those hands go and walk it all the way over to one foot. Rotate those feet so they're still parallel, pointing straight in front of you. Again, still trying to maintain that long neck, and that length in the spine. Deep inhale. As you exhale, go ahead and walk it over to the other side. Good, and then coming into plank pose, finishing with 4 more tricep push-ups and rolling up. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Good, lift those hips. Press those heels down, lift that tailbone to the sky. And then walking the hands into the feet. dangling over the legs. Good, deep breath in. Exhale, scoop the belly, rolling up. Inhale as those arms lift. Exhale, open. And nice work. We're all